Open the doors to a skilled trade career. Yes, the trades. Something to think about. Develop important skills and learn from experienced instructors. The skilled trades can be part of a great career. Just listen to what these students have to say.
I've taken automotive last year. This year I'm taking an co-op here. Learned confidence mainly. Biggest thing with being a girl in the automotive, you're kind of nervous at first to do something, but it helps really being around and the teacher showing you, like hands-on, making you do it mostly at first. So the hands-on, you do 3 days in the classroom and then 2 days just like a shop downtown or just working in a regular shop. It's given me the confidence to rebuild my own car, and I continue to do that actually. I enjoyed a lot here.
When I was in high school, I took the industrial arts. That was more just making signs, using routers, different tools like that, sanding stuff down, making little projects. Grade 10, we were offered the construction course, which was more building bigger, better things like shelves, bookshelves, stuff like that, and working a bit on like baby barns and stuff. Grade 11 and 12, then I was into a carpentry program, and it was actually building start to finish baby barns, and we produced like four or five in the 2 years we were there, and like great place to start training and stuff.
So, what's available for you? Here's a look at what different high schools across PEI have to offer.
I didn't know anything about the trades except from home, backyard mechanic. Here you get to see, okay, this is what you do, this is the right way to do it, and you learn a lot about like what a Red Seal's teaching me. I like being able to see what I'm doing. Like I like being able to see, okay, this is what I started with, this is what I ended with, and it works. Welding is a great thing also. I've had a lot of exposure to both, so the more exposure, the more you like it, I think.
I've taken automotive AB last semester, and now I'm in automotive E. It's steering and suspension, and I've learned that not to give up, and if I start something, stay at it and finish it, so I get to see the finished product. The major thing they stressed is safety. They showed us the proper steps, and then they let us do it. And if we ever had any problems, then we'd go back to them, find out what we were doing wrong.
If you sign up for carpentry, welding, automotive, or foods courses in high school, you can learn transferable skills that will be useful in a variety of trade careers after graduation.
First year in the program, we're learning a lot of theory, why things are done. We're currently building 2 houses right now. We built 2 baby barns earlier on in the season, and it's great. The experience, safety. You get your first aid, your WHMIS, you get the certifications for it, and you get your certification for lifelines, which is a great help when you go out in the industry.
I think these courses are key to helping our trades shortage, throughout Canada. I also think it's a big deal. I remember my 10-year reunion, and I was talking to kids that my peers that I hung around with, and they were saying, they just bought a house, and geez, they had to hire a plumber to come in and put in a set of taps, and it cost them this. And I'm like, why didn't they have these courses in high school that we could have done this?
I believe there's a lot that needs to be done with essential skills, and these are, basic, getting there on time and all that other stuff. Because a lot of people can twist a wrench or change a tire or do all of that stuff. But to get there on time, to be good and loyal to an employer, to, I guess, just keep working at it. The problem is with a lot of students, they'll come to school, and as soon as the bell rings, they turn it off. Well, you got to keep it on, and you got to think automotive or think carpentry. You got to keep thinking it. So a portion of that learning has to be your learning or the students' learning, not so much of what we're giving them. So I guess the best piece of advice is the continuation of learning whenever you leave the classroom.
If you're interested in exploring a trade not offered in a high school course, you should consider taking a cooperative education course. You'll go into a community to experience a placement in a skilled trade workplace. Ask your co-op teacher what trade placements are possible. Applied Math 801 is a great course to consider, as it will help you to gain important knowledge and skills in today's trades workforce. Check out your high school calendar to find out which skilled trade courses are offered in your high school. In addition to high school trades-related courses, PEI has a youth apprenticeship program available to all high school students in the province. Accelerated Secondary Apprenticeship Program, or ASAP, is designed to offer students advanced apprenticeship credit for certain high school courses, as well as after-school and summer paid work in a trade. All hours and skills credited to ASAP will be transferred to a post-secondary apprenticeship program.
In grade 12, I applied for the ASAP award, and it's $1,000. $500 of it goes directly to you to buy tools and different materials that you need for the course, and another $5 goes toward your tuition, and it's a great help. Like, you need new tools, or say you didn't have any of your own at all, you can go out, buy exactly what you need, and everything that you need in here, you'll need out in the workforce. So it's great, it's a head start, it's perfect.
You'll find all ASAP forms and detailed information at all high school guidance offices. An apprenticeship training program is a post-secondary education program that combines on-the-job technical skill development with periods of college training. Apprentices who complete all the requirements will be qualified to write their final exam for the Interprovincial Red Seal certification. It usually takes 4 years to complete the apprenticeship training program. However, some programs require only 2 or 3 years. Check out our PEI website to find out more information. Skills Canada PEI is a registered charity and is part of a larger national organization whose mandate is to encourage youth to consider trade and technology-based career options. At the high school and post-secondary level in the spring of each year, Skills Canada organizations across the country hold provincial competitions in trades, technologies, and in some cases, leadership.
The Young Women's Conference I attended was fun and interesting. We got introduced to some speakers. Roxanne Ecker was one of them, and we got into team building groups, and we did trivia and some other stuff. We also went to Prairieland Park, and we got to watch the other skills competitions. After lunch, we got to talk to the speakers, and they told us about their life and how they got to the trades and what they had to go through. And we had a junkyard war. We got about a bunch of junk, and we just put it all together to build a bridge, and this thing had to roll over it, and we all competed, and it was judged, and we got prizes. They had like cordless drills and toolboxes, and it was pretty fun. And then they gave us kits after, like when we were going to leave. They gave us about the trades and how we could get there and all these new stuff. I would recommend this conference to other young women because it was really good to get the information and really know what's out there, and it was really worthwhile.
These competitions challenge youth to hone their skills and provide an opportunity for youth to test their expertise against industry standards. Talk to a trades teacher or guidance counselor at your high school for more information. Is a career in the skilled trades for you? These professionals will tell you it's something well worth considering.
I work with East Isle Shipyard in Georgetown, and on a regular day-to-day basis, I work on a 103-foot tug. I could be climbing ladders 1 minute, I could be sitting at a desk going over blueprints, I could be hauling wire, I could be doing some hot work, working in conjunction with a welder, I could be climbing ladders with equipment and cable wrapped around me. Every day is different. No 2 days in the job are the same. That's probably the part that keeps me interested. It's a physical job, but it's good. Lots of teamwork involved, lots of camaraderie with the men that I work with. I am the only woman that's down there in the trades. We have one lady that works in the office, and I've been like that for 20 years.
For me, it's really important that they get a chance to at least get exposure to them. I don't know how many of these kids will continue on in the trade, and if we get a few, we're great. And the last couple of years, we've had some good success rate with some staying in the trade, some going on to Holland College or post-secondary of some sort within the trades. But I believe there's two ways to learn, or two types of learning. You can take a course, and I've taken courses in the past, where I've done well on it anyway, but I went and I said, well, that's not really for me. Well, that's one type of learning. The other is that you pick something, you hang on to it, and you go with it. So there's a couple of ways that I believe you can learn by taking courses or automotive or carpentry or aerospace. But I really believe they need to be offered so they give kids a little bit more exposure to what's possible. And we know now that they need lots of tradespeople. It's not only automotive, carpenters, plumbers, everybody. They need tradespeople.
I enjoyed the trades because it gave me the ability to get out there and actually do something, actually work, do a hands-on type of employment, rather than working in the office all the time. In terms of why it's good for women, because there's no reason you can't be there. The money's good, the hours are good, especially with the big exodus where everybody's moving out west. There's a ton of demand, and an aging workforce means that there's huge demand, so there's always going to be a job for you.
Open the doors to a skilled trade career. Yes, the trades. Something to think about.